What time is it? Summertime. It's our it's a high school. All right, you get it. Today I'm walking you through everything you need to know if you're coming to Disney World in May, June, or July. It's time to get ready for your summer vacation at Disney World. And don't worry, I'm not alone.
Hello. Hi. I am currently coming to you live from Disney's Beach Club, where I'm currently staying in a one-bedroom villa. Stay tuned to the channel for Beach Club videos. It's not why I'm here today. We're here today to talk about May, June, and July. Take it away, Sage.
Planning a Disney World vacation is stressful no matter what time of the year it is, but especially when you start to get into the summer months. Don't worry, we at AllEars are here to help you. Today I'm walking you through the months of May, June, and July in Disney World to make sure you are completely prepared for your upcoming vacation. Summer. It's hot, it's muggy, there's crazy weather, and it's busy. Now when it comes to May, the earlier the better. Beginning of the month, we're gonna see some smaller crowds leading up to Memorial Day at the end of the month. And of course, we've got Mother's Day in the middle. Shout out to all my moms out there. Now May is that weird transition where spring break is over, summer's about to begin, and so some schools will get out early while others, you just never know what you're gonna get. Life is like a box of chocolates. I think Walt Disney said that.
Stupid is, stupid does, Mrs. Blue.
Let's talk about weather. The weather is nice for the most part. It's not cold, and it definitely won't get to those crazy midsummer temperatures. For an average, you're looking at anywhere from the 60s to high 80s, which, don't get me wrong, can be very hot. Florida heat is different. But understand me when I say this, it will only get worse. Heed my warning. As for rain, it's not quite rainy season yet, but bring a jacket or a poncho just in case, because Florida, it's unpredictable.
And let's talk after hours. After hours are special ticketed events that let you hang out in the parks well after closing time. You can hop onto a lot of your favorite rides with little snow waits, and you get free snacks. But now, let's talk about Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Halloween in May? Fry. Too soon. Not too soon for Disney World. Tickets for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party will go on sale to the public on May 2nd. Halloween will start in August because Disney loves to celebrate Halloween for 3 months. This special ticketed event will take place on select nights from August 11th to November 1st. Check out our website for all the fun details. For the month of May, after-hour events will take place at Hollywood Studios on the 3rd, 17th, 24th, and the 31st from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. And H2 Glow Nights are back at Typhoon Lagoon. These after-hour nights will take place on May 20th and 27th from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m.
For events, we've still got the Flower and Garden Festival at Epcot going strong, which if you want to know more about the Flower and Garden Festival at Epcot, you can check out our full review up on the channel right now. But what's super cool is there's this brand new menu over at Farmer's Feast. I love the Farmer's Feast booth just because the menu rotates depending on what farmers say is currently in season. The springtime menu, which is currently happening at the time of filming, features grilled vegetable bruschetta, grilled swordfish, strawberry rhubarb upside down cake, and tomato and red onion panzanella, and sweet corn creme brulee. Now, that menu will last until May 20th. Starting May 21st, the menu is changing to the Summer Solstice menu, which will feature tomato and red onion panzanella, barbecued seared pork, tenderloin, and sweet corn creme brulee. That menu will be available May 21st through July 5th. May is also the month where cheerleaders take over Disney World. No, I'm not kidding. Okay, hear me out. It might not be as big as April, but there is a weekend at the beginning of May when Disney World will be flooded with cheerleaders who compete at ESPN Wide World of Sports. So be prepared for some crowds, and be prepared for those crowds to potentially have pom-poms and pyramids everywhere. All right, we're moving into the month of June, which means it's officially summer. Lightning strikes, the water bottles, the fans come out, cooling towels magically appear. Summer. June is the start of summer, which means definitely bigger crowds, higher temperatures, and a lot more crazy weather situations. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad time to go to Disney World, but it's certainly not the best. Of course, we know not everyone can take off work or take your kids out of school, so it's perfectly fine to visit Disney in the summer. So here's what you need to know. While May had a little bit of rain, June is the first month of the summer storm season. June actually has the most rain out of any month, so bring that poncho. Or if you're like me, I'm an umbrella guy, but if for some reason, if you want to bring a poncho, if you want to make sure you got to carry a bunch of bags, I recommend purchasing a very reusable and durable ponchos. A lot of what Disney sells is typically a one-day, one-use kind of thing. They rip really easily. Bring a durable poncho or be an umbrella guy. Like me. June also brings higher temperatures. I'm talking 70 to 90 degrees daily. And what do we get when we combine rain with hot weather? Say it with me. Everybody on the other side of the screen, right? Humidity. Yeah. Just be prepared to sweat a lot. But a good way to combat the heat and the rain, and one of the tips we always stress in our videos, take a break. Do it. I promise your body and your mental health, it will thank you. But now is the time of year when you might want to take an afternoon to lay by the pool, go spend a day at Typhoon Lagoon or Universal's Volcano Bay. And if you're curious about either of those water parks, we've got you covered. Videos are already up on the channel now, so what are you waiting for?
There's a lot of after-hour events in June. In Epcot on June 1st, 15th, 22nd, and the 29th from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Then we've got Hollywood Studios on June 7th, 14th, 21st, and 28th from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. And finally, H2 Glow Nights on June 3rd, 10th, 17th, and the 24th from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Now, all in all, early June is a good time to go if you absolutely have to wait until kids get out of school to go on your Disney vacation. Big summer crowds won't start until later in the month. And again, the Flower and Garden Festival will still be happening over in Epcot for the whole month of June.
Now, July is peak summer season, peak summer crowds, and peak stormy weather. It's the hottest month of the year. The average high temperature is literally going to be above 90 every day, which means the real feel could almost definitely be in the 100s. So please hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Now, it will rain. It's not a matter of if, but of when and how long. Now is the time where it could rain for maybe only 20 minutes or maybe 3 hours. Typically in the middle of the day, it's the afternoon shower vibes. It's the perfect time to take a break, cool off, or if you're like me, kill two birds with one stone and let the rain cool you off. There's no judgment here. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, the big weekend in July is July 4th. The holiday brings in the crowds. There are always fun characters out like Mickey in his colonial wear, fun themed snacks, and even special fireworks in both Magic Kingdom and Epcot. Now, if you want to experience all of that, then go to Magic Kingdom on July 3rd and Epcot on July 4th, because Magic Kingdom usually has 2 nights of their fireworks shows, while Epcot's is only on July 4th.
PSA, if you are wanting to go to Epcot or Magic Kingdom on July 4th, I would advise you to, as soon as possible, as soon as you have made that decision, grab a Park Pass reservation. Park Passes on holidays fill up very quickly, and especially on July 4th. So remember, you can't just walk into a Disney park anymore. You need that Park Pass ahead of time.
Now, Fry Bucket's PSA is absolutely true. One time I remember a 45-minute traffic delay just to get inside of Disney World. Not Magic Kingdom, Disney property. The highways were literally backed up. Anyway, just word of warning. Love you. And speaking of Epcot will have a lot going on in July. The Flower and Garden Festival will end on July 5th to make way for my favorite, the Food and Wine Festival, that will start on July 27th. Also, typically the hours at the water parks are the longest in July, so if you really want to get your money's worth, now is the time to go. I'm super excited because I'm an annual pass holder for the very first time ever, so I'm definitely taking advantage of it this summer. Fun fact, the only after-hours events in July are H2O Glow Nights at Typhoon Lagoon. Now, those will be July 1st, 3rd, 8th, 15th, 22nd, 29th, and the 31st from 8 to 11 p.m. Now, H2O Glow Nights are special ticketed events where you'll get to experience Typhoon Lagoon after hours at night with fun snacks, beverages, and activities. Late July gets into the heart of hurricane season. Don't freak out yet. Now, Disney does an excellent job of notifying guests of severe weather conditions. And if you end up stuck on your Disney vacation during a hurricane, you will be well taken care of.
And now it's time for Hurricane Tips with Fry, because I've been in Disney World during a hurricane. Before you start planning your Disney World trip, consider the weather. Now, hurricane season is normally June through November. If your plans are flexible, you might not want to book your trip during that time, just in case of a hurricane, in case of bad weather. It's gonna rain all summer long, so if you're not about that, then maybe you push your trip back a little bit. If your trip is planned during a time where Disney World might have bad weather, just keep checking on it. Check the forecast ahead of time so you know what to pack, what to bring. It is important to note that Disney does have a cancellation policy for hurricanes if it's needed. Rare chance it actually happens, but they do have all the plans in place, and you will be notified as soon as Disney makes that decision. And you can always purchase separate trip insurance just in case you need to cancel. Also, not all Disney World hotels are created equally. I say that meaning some hotels you can walk anywhere throughout the resort without going outside. Some hotels you have to walk outside to get to your room. So if you're going during hurricane season, that may be something to keep in mind when picking your hotel. If you are in Disney World during an actual hurricane, you do not need to worry. Disney is a great place to be for hurricanes. It is very safe. You will be well taken care of. Disney has done this before. They have all the plans in place. They know what they're doing. So the most important thing to remember during a hurricane in Disney World is to listen to the cast members. They have done this before. They know exactly how to handle it. They have all the precautions already in place. So please just listen to the cast members. Do as they say, follow their instructions. Just be nice, be flexible. They still want you to have a great time, even with a hurricane outside. They're going to provide entertainment for you. They might provide meal kits or little lunches. They're going to take care of you, I promise. Of course, safety is most important for Disney. So when it comes to situations like this, you need to listen to the cast members because it's their job. They want to keep everyone safe, you and other guests. If you want to know more about hurricane preparedness in Disney World, there's actually a video on the channel already up because last year in September, I vlogged my whole experience. So it's already up on the channel. I showed you everything that happened and you can go check it out there. Got plenty of tips.
Now, whatever time of year it is, it's important to know what will be closed during your upcoming vacation. Now, at the time of this filming, Rock and Roller Coaster over in Hollywood Studios is closed for a lengthy refurbishment. All Disney has said so far about a reopening date is summer 2023. Now, that could mean May or it could mean late August. We don't quite know yet, but stick with us and we'll let you know as soon as more details are available. And there's still a lot of construction going on over at Epcot, but we have seen a lot of progress. Moana Journey of Water, the Moana walkthrough experience recently, saw a bunch of hoses zigzagging through the upcoming experience, so it's possible they could already be adding water to the attraction. Well, we'll see. Blizzard Beach, another Disney World water park, is still closed and with no reopening date at this time, but Typhoon Lagoon is back open. Will we ever get both Disney water parks open at the same time again? The world may never know.
There are some hotel refurbishments happening right now that you need to know about. Now through September 2023, refurbishment work is scheduled for Animal Kingdom Lodge's Kidani Village. If you're planning to stay at Kidani Village this year, be aware of this refurbishment as you might encounter some construction barriers, additional noises, and perhaps even some restricted amenities. If you want the full Animal Kingdom Lodge without the construction, consider moving your reservation over to Jambo House or postponing your plans until after the construction concludes. The Beach Club Resort is undergoing guest room refurbishments as well. The updates, which started January 7th of this year, will last through late fall 2023. During this time, amenities will remain available for use at the resort, and while guests might hear some construction noise during the daytime, they shouldn't hear any disruptions between dusk and 9 a.m. I've been here all day. I haven't really seen much. They were painting a lot this morning. The construction at the Polynesia Village Resort is still going strong. While the resort remains open to guests, areas are currently being renovated to include new Disney Vacation Club villas, restaurants, and new recreation offerings. The Disney Vacation Club villas are expected to open in late 2024. And of course, there's still a lot of construction happening at the Boardwalk Resort while they reinvigorate the lobby, lounge, and guest rooms, and with the addition of the Cake Bake Shop restaurant on the boardwalk. As your resident Fort Wilderness fan, it is my job to tell you that Disney has announced that over 350 cabins are getting remodeled at Fort Wilderness Resort. The concept art shows modern cabins inspired by the resort's idyllic setting while also paying homage to the resort's unique culture and heritage through the magic of Disney storytelling, per Disney. Currently, Disney expects the new cabins at Fort Wilderness Resort to open in 2024. And Trails End Restaurant closed mid-April and is currently undergoing a major refurbishment. It will reopen this summer as a marketplace concept with expanded quick service options. That's a big deal for a table service to change into a quick service. We just need to take a second. Think about that. That's a big deal. We're gonna have to go check it out. We're gonna have to check out the new cabins and new Trails End Restaurant. Will it still be called Trails End? I don't know this time. We'll see.
But that's why it's so important to follow us here at AllEars on social media. We will keep you up to date on everything happening at the Walt Disney World Resort. Wait, did you know that we also have a newsletter? Yeah, we do. Overall, throughout the summer months, you can expect crowds and rain at Disney World, but that does not mean you're going to have a bad trip. You can still have an amazing summer vacation in May, June, and July. Just go with the right mindset and be prepared.
If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe.
Now watch Fry Bucket go ride everything in 2 days at Disney World. I did help her out a bit. Bye.